The Hunt Mega Edition has officially concluded, but there is still a finale contest to be played on April 4th, where the top 10 finalists in this event will be flown out to the Roblox HQ in San Mateo, California to compete for $1 million. Now, as with all things, nothing goes perfect, and there's actually been some drama with this finale and the contest involved. You see, for this event, there was a strict terms and conditions for the top 10 finalists that could prevent them from competing for the $1 million. For example, you must abide by the Roblox terms of service, you must be 13 years of age or older, you could not be a resident of over 10 countries, and you could not have a criminal record, and many more rules beyond those. But as a result of these terms and conditions, of the top 10 finalists, 3 of them have been disqualified. So in this video, we're going to take a look at these 3 contestants that lost a chance on winning $1 million, review why they got disqualified, and determine if it was right or not. Contestant number 1, Feodoric. Feodoric is known for his impressive videos on YouTube where he completes the hardest badges on Roblox, which makes sense why he was able to place 3rd in the Hunt Mega Edition. Now, this proud achievement only lasted 24 hours as Roblox direct messaged him saying he was disqualified from the finale. The reason? Owning a stolen account. You see, Feodoric's account joined 17 years ago in 2007, having a very OG join date. The problem is, Feodoric only started using this account in 2018 when the account started having any activity. This means that Feodoric either bought the account or password guessed the account, stealing it from the prior owner. Now, regardless if this account was previously active, this still registers the account as a stolen account. The only response that Feodoric made was on his YouTube channel. He replied, "Guys, everything will be explained in the Hunt video. My Roblox account is probably not password guessed. At least that's what I was told in 2018 when getting it. Stay tuned." At the time of recording this, the video has still not been uploaded, but he does admit to getting the account in 2018. Now, the real reason how he got this account is still undetermined, but there is reasonable suspicion that he might have stolen this account. So this brings us to the question, was Feodoric's disqualification justified? We don't know if Feodoric actually meant to steal this account, but regardless, I feel like using an account that was not originally yours to enter a $1 million competition probably was not the smartest move. I do feel really bad for him though, because he did rightfully get into the 3rd place position to get himself a ticket into the finale, but unfortunately, he will not be able to compete for $1 million. Next up, we have VepicxVT, also known as Anakin, and they were able to secure the 5th spot in this event. Vepicx had a much different situation from Feodoric, and the reason for being disqualified was prior moderation infractions. Specifically, a history of repeated discriminatory content and harassment. This means that they were not disqualified for what they did during the event, but rather what they did before the event. Their actions towards others in games ended up breaking the terms of service and disqualifying them from competing for $1 million. Vepicx has made a response on Twitter, and they said, "So the real reason why I got DQ'd was from stuff I did when I was 13 to 14. I have nothing in my moderation history in the past year." Now, Vepicx, as stated in their bio, is only 15, which means these actions are still recent. Additionally, Vepicx made a reply to Creecraft, who asked, "What are the reasons for your previous bans?" And then they replied with, "I mostly said some dumb, edgy jokes, and getting punished for those is totally reasonable, but getting completely disqualified from a $1 million competition after doing it 100% legitimately is so dumb." And that's why I think Vepicx's disqualification is probably the most complicated on whether it was right or wrong, because we don't truly know what they did. Now, early teenagers are definitely known for doing and saying some reckless things, kind of without thinking of the consequences, and this might be a good example of that. But if the things they said were not too bad, as we know, Roblox moderation can be bad at times, maybe what they did wasn't so bad. In the big picture, I think some moderation history years ago on someone's account probably should not get them disqualified from competing for $1 million, but if what they said was actually that bad, then maybe it is justified. Moving on to our final disqualified finalist, and that is ClearlyElliot. He is most known as a content creator and developer. Elliot's reason for being disqualified is probably the best one because he probably has the best chance of getting it reversed. The reason he was disqualified was for attempting to exploit security vulnerabilities. Specifically, they detected an unauthorized access of the experience content for Fish during the event. Now, as many of you know, Fish was one of the 25 games participating in the hunt, and this made it where if he had access to the game and the contents, he might have an advantage to complete the tokens before anyone else. Now, Elliot made a response on Twitter. He said, "Just got disqualified from the event for working on Fish. I'm not even a Fish tester anymore. What is this?" So according to him, he is no longer a Fish tester, but was in the past. So most likely what happened with this disqualification is Roblox accidentally flagged him for being a Fish tester, and hopefully it will be resolved. So those are the 3 finalists that got disqualified from the Hunt Mega Edition's $1 million finale. Let me know in the comment section down below, do you think each one of the reasons was justified or not? Remember, the Hunt Mega Edition finale is going to be a live streamed event on April 4th that will take place at the Roblox HQ, and then we will find out if any of these 3 disqualified contestants end up making it.